Hey everybody, welcome back to Kill by Daylight. The Grimoire opens, and hopefully yours truly can actually vote this time. So this is like a super duper big one, like bigger than the last one, right? It's names and it's kind of, yeah, I guess the killer concept and weapon, and then the grandma, because of course grandma won. Yay. Grimoire time though. As I clicked the link, it was like, oops, it's not working. Great sign already. Oh, approaches the grimoire again. Damn, this computer chugging ass. You emerge from the fog, shape and materials coalescing into the form by which you are known. Tell me, what is your true form? One of two. I mean, I can tell you already, this is the best one. A being of radiant light, almighty and terrifying to behold. Yeah, no, that's sick. That's like really, really dope. Like that, no notes, literally no notes. This one, a being of unholy matter, the personification of fear, trying too hard. Trying way too hard. Like, why are the wings this? It's like, if I don't know, it feels like it's trying, it's an edgelord, it's trying too hard to be edgy. So nay. I can vote! Oh, blessed be the heavens today! I don't know why I turned into Serpentius. You extend your almighty, well, I guess it's this almighty hand, and the black fog swirls in the air. A lost object returns, restoring your power to its fullest. What weapon do you yield? I mean, let's look at the descriptions, right? Because we have a flail / mace, right? A righteous flail ready to strike the unworthy. Too much like plagues, right? Plague has a few... What the hell are they called? Sconces? It's not a sconce. The dingus that she holds, you know, the ding-dong. She has one that looks like that, I believe. So it's a little too reminiscent of plague. So, now. Nay. A majestic staff that courses with divine power. Save our opinions until I see the last one up close, right? A bloodthirsty hammer with significant heft. I wish they were cleaner. Right? I wish it was pristine, white, pearlescent almost, with gold trim or whatever. And there just wasn't this goop. There wasn't a face there. I feel like it would be more striking if it was just that, like it was just a normal like staff or a hammer. So I did see somebody say like, yeah, they shouldn't need a weapon. They should kind of have like almost like a Sadako like holy essence, but then again, they are like Kamehameha fucking survivors. So I mean, bring down the righteous hammer of judgment, right? That is what I say. A voice from deep within, or far beyond, whispers in your ear. It says the words uttered by the unworthy who crossed your path. Tell me, who are you? The judgment, the exalted, the apocalypse, and the messenger. One, right out the gate, is a no-go. The apocalypse. Two, wordy. Right? We have the judgment. Like, it's 2 syllables, right? Judgment. The exalted. Messenger. Apocalypse. That's 4 fucking syllables. Too much. Gone are the days of Trapper, Spirit, Plague, Trickster, Dredge, Unknown. Like 2-syllable, 1-syllable names that just pop. Flow right out the mouth. Easily go, it's Plague, it's Trapper, it's Spirit, Clown, Doctor, Pig. It's Mikey, right? It's Pinhead, Crashu, like, okay, that one's a little like, you gotta put some inflection on that to say it properly. Like, the apocalypse. Oh, there goes the apocalypse. There she goes. There goes Apo. Too wordy. And the same thing for the messenger. Like, it's the messenger, right? But I'm just basing this off of, like, everybody's just gonna call it the Angel, right? There goes Angel. Oh, fuck, there she goes, hyper beaming. Oh, shit, that was Gallic gun that time. That was wild. Holy shit. Right? So these names don't matter, right? The community as a whole comes up with their own nicknames for killers, right? That's how we got Plague. It's kind of thing that stuck. The messenger in lore does work. Admittedly, so does the apocalypse, because that's what this killer is bringing, right? This killer destroyed a world already. Destroyed a universe by itself. And now it's coming to do that to the fog, to the realm. Messenger, alright, could be interpreted weirdly, like, it's a messenger, it's a harbinger, right? That should have been the name. It should have just been the harbinger. But, again, that's very word salad. It's alphabet soup. I like the exalted. Because, again, that's what it is. They are the exalted ones. They are omnipotent being of a greater plane. I like exalted. I like the exalted. Runner-up is the judgment, because that does fit as well. Apocalypse and messengers, too wordy. Oh, Graham, no. Graham, no. Why are you showing Cleve? No, Graham. You emerge from the fog dressed in the attire you wore most often. What or who are you wearing? You wore this every day, enticing the fellas to come on by. A garment worn by many stargazers in the remains of this world. Stargazing. Why are we going for the... why? What's the description of the other one? Because if it's not anything to do with stargazing, it's actually like, religious, it wins. A habit of your order, a testament of your devotion. There it goes. There you win. That's it, right? Because we're dealing with religion. We cannot... Oh, I thought it was like, you don't get to vote on this one. Graham's out of your league. She's out of your league too. But we have to come to terms as a community and the devs especially that we're dealing with religion here. You were literally like, the people chose an archangelo, right? I've got the lyrics to the Ghost song. You know, we're dealing with divinity and divine beings of holy power. We have to come to terms that we're dealing with religion. So why the fuck are we stargazing? Why would you like, where's the answer to kill this or fend off this angel from above? The stars! That's dumb. That's actually dumb. You would look into your Bibles or whatever holy text you have. Your cult would be gathered around to be like, oh, Tori, where is it? Oh, that's right. You're another cultist. Sure. Flipping through your sticky notes, being like, what do we have, right? Stargazing has nothing to do with it. And I don't like the idea of sexy grandma. I don't like that. I hate that, actually. They did show... I got an email about this shit, too. Like, showing me all the choices. So none of this is new to me, by the way. But they really want you to choose this one. They really want you to choose that one because it's got the same color scheme as this. Right? And I thought, what is this? Yar. Why is it? Why is this? Why were this like, what should she wear as her accoutrement? An earring. To prepare for a day ahead, you wear a small but significant adornment on your head. That is not small. That is not small. I would not call glasses an adornment, but hey, that's just my heart of sight seeing ass. What's the accessory you wear? Some fine earrings, a souvenir for better days. I thought we would have learned after Hattie had like her recolors was just the one earring she has or the two earrings change color, and everyone, this should not be the price of what it is, because literally the shirt and the pants change, but nothing about the head change. And they went, actually the earrings change color. I thought we would fucking realize that that's a poor decision. Unless that nice little, no, that braid is in every one of them. So, you know, the earrings is no. A headscarf inherited from someone you held in high regard. Again, it's got the same color scheme. It's got the same, like, I feel like that logo was in that one outfit. So they really want you to pick this one. They really want you to match sets here. Which is also something they're just going to do. They're going to take the loser of that, the cosmetic there, and this, and be like, that's launch day. That's your purple rarity or whatever it is now. What I'm saying is none of this matters. Oops. A pair of eyeglasses, the better to read recovered texts. She has one eye. Why is it not a monocle? Why does Graham not have a monocle? I'm asking the real questions here. And then a pirate, yar. A headband to keep the sweat out of your eyes as you walk the scorching wasteland. And a dangly bit to keep smacking you in the cheek every other step. Boy, this is really a Sophie's choice here. I gotta go with the earring because I think it'd be hilarious if we fuck up again in the same manner. I think it'll just be hilarious. We're like, it's an earring. Good luck seeing that on the dark maps or the bright ass new Trickster map. Voice from deep within or far beyond whispers in your ear. Finally, a great remembrance and a renewed sense of self. Tell me, what is your name, Imogen? Ooh, what you said. You only meant well behavior, but you kind of, fucked up. You did. That's it. It's going to be Imogen. It has to be Imogen. Michelle, boring. Grace, oh, you mean that new main character of Resident Evil? No, thank you. Aurora, yawn. Imogen. Cowards, do it. Fucking pussies, choose Imogen. After many journeys inward, the story you have told begins to take shape, but every story needs a name. What is the name of your chapter? Ashes of Absolution, Chorus of Sin, The Last Word? The Last Word? Fuck does that mean? Chorus of Sin, that's Edgelord. It's Ashes of Absolution because that's what it is, right? You're coming from a destroyed world into the fog. The survivor is, covered in the ashes of that world. Symbolically, maybe literally. Why? Well, the Archangelo sought absolution. I feel like I'm putting more thought into this than the devs. I'm going to be very honest with you. That was it. That's the chapter is yours. No, if the chapter was mine, motherfucking Tommy Jarvis would be sitting there with giant fucking Jason Voorhees, like, being like, doing over there, Tom? But this is not a chapter for me. It's a chapter for the weirdos out there who was like, Graham. Sure, whatever. I don't care. If we get my boy Jason in the game, you can have whoever the fuck you want. I don't care. The tinfoil hat is on again. If this isn't a fake out, and we really go through with this being the 10 year, the decade anniversary of this game, A game that all well and good shouldn't have survived a year, but it did, getting some of the biggest licenses in horror history. If your 10th anniversary is a vote from the fucking community and not like a big deal, it's a failure. It's a letdown. It is all of these things in between. And I'm afraid that's what it's going to be. But maybe that will lead to bigger and better things in year 10, right? We kicked off year 9 with Springtrap and Five Nights at Freddy's. And that was a huge high point, and it's been downhill ever since. So maybe year 10 starts with a dud, and then it's all uphill from there on out, right? Maybe we do get Jason. Maybe we do get that long-rumored, long-leaked, and innuendoed Jurassic World chapter. Maybe we finally get Pennywise. Maybe I don't know. Maybe we get some cool like licenses, or maybe we get Renjiro Yameoka as a survivor for some fucking reason. I don't know. I don't have faith in this chapter. Is what I'm telling you. I'm not looking forward to the 10th anniversary. But that'll do it for this time. Next voting, I believe, is like the final touch-ups of the chapter. Like we get to vote on Maury's and I think I'm unclear because I was under the impression like the voting for the name of the chapter was going to be the last thing we vote on because that's the simplest thing, right? That doesn't have to be programmed into the game. You know, for the blood web or anything like that, or the perks, the name on the perks, right? Like, oh, this perk is belong to Imogen. This perk is belong to whatever the fuck I voted for the angel's name. Right, that doesn't have to be programmed into the game. That's just slapped on like fucking banners and stuff like that. That's artifice. It's artificial. It's not in the game except for in the store tab, right? So that's an easy thing to do. It's a little bit graphic design and designing the logo and stuff like that, making it look cool. So I thought that was gonna be the last thing we vote on, but I guess not. But that'll do it for now. Well, thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this, do the YouTube stuff, Hook, Maury, Bing Bong, all that fun stuff. And until next time, I will see you in the fog. Good luck.